Good afternoon, everybody. So it's about 1 o'clock. I wasn't going to do a video today because lazy day, but I got the urge to organize. So as you can see behind me, we'll also be doing my Disney video today because I am going to be painting the wall and organizing some shelves I put up for my Disney stuff, and we'll see how that goes. So you guys get to watch me paint. Yay! So the reason I have to paint is because the walls here don't hold paint very well and they get like scuffed really easy, and it's super cheap paint. But thankfully the office gave me the white. So I've got my shelves hung here, but as you can see, my measure lines all over the place. So I'm just going to be painting over those and cleaning it up a bit, which, by the way, I made these. Super proud of myself. Aren't they so pretty? Ignore my messy house. But yeah, so let's get painting. Sorry I'm like super side lit. I have to use the window for light and it only comes in clearly on that side, so this is a little dark. Apologize about that. But again, the next group of goodies I have are all my puzzles. So I showed you in the last video my stack of puzzles that I have when I bought another one at Walmart. So I kept the boxes so I can show you guys what puzzles I actually have done, because until I frame those, I'm not risking taking it all apart, just so I can take a picture of what they all look like. So I've got this one. It's a Thomas Kincaid puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces and it's super pretty. That's the design on that one. This one's super hard. I tried doing it a couple times, but like all these colors mesh together, and so it's really hard to separate which ones go where. So I've put that one on hold for a while, plus it's 1,000 piece. Takes quite a bit of time. My next one, it's not Thomas Kincaid, but it was a group of 5 puzzles. This one, my favorite. But you've got a 750 piece, I believe a 500, a 500, and a 350. Or no, 300. 300 and 300. So I have all of these done. They're in the kitchen in that stack that I showed you guys last time. And then this is the one I bought yesterday when I was telling you guys about the puzzles I get at Walmart. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's got all the different characters and a couple movie scenes, and it's just amazing. I absolutely love this one. I'm a little upset actually because Goofy isn't on here. Like, I was looking around it the other day, and in the middle you've got all the characters. You've got Minnie, Daisy, Donald, Pluto, Mickey, but they left out Goofy. Like, what the heck? So I'm super excited to get this one done, but it's a 1,500 piece, so that's gonna take quite a bit of time for me to accomplish it. I'm sure I'll post a video of the time lapse of me doing that when I decide to take that on. But my favorite ones that I've done are my Thomas Kincaid ones. So they all come in a box of 4. But as you can see on this one, you've got a whole bunch of different scenes like Alice in Wonderland and Minnie and Mickey. Then you've got Beauty and the Beast, and then another Mickey and Minnie in just like different scenes, which I think are super cute that they're not just like static scenes. This one's got another Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid one, Aladdin, and then we've also got Winnie the Pooh on here, which these are all fun. And I like all these puzzles. They're all the same size. They're about 500 pieces each, which for me, if I like buckle down and do it, takes like 3 to 4 hours, which I don't know if that sounds like a long time or a short amount of time, but I just sit there, and that's just to do one, not like all 4. But it's fun. I enjoy doing them. This one was probably my favorite because it's got Sorcerer and Mickey puzzle. which if you guys haven't figured out by now, he's my favorite. So we've got Sorcerer Mickey, Tangled, another Winnie the Pooh one, and then a Lady and the Tramp one. And I know it's kind of hard to see in the video what they look like super up close, but you can also buy the Thomas Kincaid puzzles on Amazon if you don't want to go to Walmart, because some people don't like Walmart. I love it. And then my last Thomas Kincaid group of puzzles I've got are, you've got Pocahontas, Mickey, Minnie in Paris, Snow White, and then Mickey and Minnie on the beach. And I thought this one was super cute. I think this was the first one I bought. And so, yeah, they're a lot of fun. And then, bought this. Those puzzles are all about $14 a piece at Walmart, which I think is a good deal. You get 4 puzzles out of it. But then, when we were at Disney World last year, I was doing all my puzzle thing, and we found this one. And as you guys know, it was 90th celebration last year. So we got a signature puzzle from the park, and it's got Sorcerer Mickey, Steamboat Willie, Tailor Mickey, Marching Band Mickey. It's got like all the classic Mickeys on there, and I think it's gonna be so much fun to put together. This one was $22, but I think it was definitely worth it. I'm super excited to put this one together. I also love the artwork of it. I think it's put together like gorgeous. And then also when we were there at Disney World, I bought Candyland Magic or Theme Park Edition. So the nice thing about this one, I think it's adorable. It's got, instead of like the classic Candyland areas, you go to different parts of the parks, like the Teacup Ride, or it's a Small World, or the Seven Dwarf Mine Train, and your little Candyland characters, if you remember, you know, the regular Candyland game. But these ones have little Mickey ears on them, and I think it's super cute. But I'm going to be framing the board for this and putting all the pieces in a little baggie to put behind it, so that way I can like kind of display it a little bit better instead of keeping it in a box. Now my next bunch of goodies that I have is all of my Disney books. So I grew up with these books. My mom had all of them, and I remember as a kid reading them all the time. Don't know where hers went. We can't find them anymore, so I decided to collect them. They're the large, like clearly prints of all the different movies and stuff. They didn't make all the movies in these kind of books, but the ones they did make, I'm only missing, I think, 2 of them, 2 or 3. But yeah, so I've got The Hunchback of Notre Dame, I've got Oliver and Company, Mulan. This one looks different. It looks not like the other ones, but it's still the original story. Winnie the Pooh, classic. The Aristocats, so underrated. Like, nobody watches this movie as much as I think they should. Like, it's a super cute movie. There's Bambi. You can tell by like the font and stuff, like how these were like super old. My favorite, The Lion King. Got Alice in Wonderland, another big one. The Black Cauldron. I'll put these on the ground. Oh. Got Pinocchio. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Coda. Shush. Lady and the Tramp. Classic. Best movie. Prince and the Pauper. They made this one into a book. Great Mouse Detective. Another good one. 101 Dalmatians. I actually had a dog growing up named Pongo. She was a girl, but I was obsessed with this movie. So my Dalmatian was named Pongo. Red collar and everything. And we've got Aladdin. Peter Pan. And I'm holding all of these up so you can see like they're actually like the big size Disney ones. Toy Story. Yeah, I was obsessed with Buzz Lightyear as a kid. Like, ask my mom. Shout out to you. Got Dumbo, Beauty and the Beast, another favorite, which is what our wedding was themed after. Got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, The Rescuers. Whoa. Sorry, the dog hit the camera. Pocahontas, another favorite. Fox and the Hound, which I have on my arm. The Jungle Book. Cinderella, another princess one. Little Mermaid, Robin Hood, probably one of my top choices. Sleeping Beauty. And then my last one that I have is Sword in the Stone. And I'm really only missing, if I have my research right, is the Sorcerer's Apprentice and Donald's Christmas, or Donald and Friends, Mickey's Christmas Carol, and like Rescuers Down Under. I believe those are the only ones I'm missing. So I'm so close, so close. But the nice thing, if you guys, not that anybody watching this collects Disney like I do, but these are awesome books. I found all of mine on that Facebook marketplace, like, you know, the group swap pages and all of that. Great, super great deal. I think I got all of these for like 20 bucks. So awesome deal. So the next group we got going on here is kind of like my miscellaneous and my stuffed animals. So some of this we got at the park. Some of it is just purchased because I saw it and it was cute. But this first one we got is a little popcorn bucket from the last time we went. They had just opened Toy Story Land earlier that year. So we got our cute little alien swirling saucer popcorn bucket, and he's so cute, and he comes with a little lanyard, and it's awesome. We used this so much while we were there. I also think it's super cute. I just like that it has a lanyard so you can carry it around instead of it being, because it's a little awkward to just like hold. But now, following all my other Disney people, I want to collect like all the different popcorn buckets they have, especially the Oogie Boogie one, because I think it's super cute. And then when we went last time, I actually made these super cute Disney ears with fabric Joanne had for the 90th celebration, different Mickey prints. So I found a YouTube video on how to make Mickey ears, and I used that fabric that I found, and made super cute Mickey ears out of them. This one's probably my favorite because it's like little comic strip pictures of different Mickey scenes. Then I got this one for the very first trip I took Jake on. It's a little keychain. But it's a little Eeyore because he's kind of a little grouchy grouch sometimes. I love him, but he's grouchy grouch. And so we got this one there for our first trip. Well, his first trip. I'd been there before. And then I got this, I think, probably my first trip to Disney World, not Disneyland, because Stitch was my favorite, and he still kind of is. But it's a cute little like porcelain collectible. He's super cute. I've had him for years, probably a good 10 or so plus years. I also got this for Christmas last year from our roommate. It's one of those little pop figures for the 90th. It's a little marching band Mickey. I'm not big on the pop figures, but some of them are kind of cute, especially the Disney ones. Then, when I was in Oregon this last time, I went to the Disney store, of course, and I got little Gus because Gus is adorable, and they had him on a sale, so you can't ever, I don't think they have like a big size Gus, so I thought he was super cute. He's my favorite from Cinderella, so purchased him. Put him over here. And then my aunt and my cousin actually got me a stuffed Simba, when, like, right before I moved to Virginia, actually. And it was super sweet of them, and I love him. So he was the actual first stuffed Disney item I had, like, most recently. And then when we were at the parks this last time, I bought super cute little Chip and Dale. Look how cute they are. And they're so soft. Like, oh my gosh, let me tell you. But I think they're adorable. They don't come as a pair, but most of the time the parks and the store, they have like if you buy 2 or more, they're cheaper. So instead of, I think the price on these, they're like $27 a piece. But they had the sale, I think I paid $20 a piece or $18 a piece. I don't remember exactly. But so I was able to get both of them at the same time. And since I did that, clearly I bought more. But Chip and Dale, they're probably like my top 5 favorite Disney. I have a lot of top 5s, but I'm pretty sure they're the top, along with Stitch. So I had to buy him because he's so cute. And I got all the same size, so that way, you know, when my collection grows, they'll all be similar sizes. And especially they're all this like super soft material. So that way I don't have like one majorly huge stuffed, because they have a stuffed Stitch that big there, but it was like $80. Not about that. So thankfully all of them are going to be pretty much the same size, clearly except for Gus because he's like a lot smaller. But when I can, I'm trying to get them all like this normal big size. Wish his ears stood up a little bit more, but can't be too picky. And the last stuffed animal I got is my favorite. It's Sorcerer Mickey because he's the best. And he's like my treasured stuffed animal. Being, you know, my age and liking stuffed animals still. I'm not a child, I promise. But yeah, he was super cute, but him and Stitch were also on that buy 2 or more for the cheaper price. So I got him while we were there. And then, okay, so I don't have it with me, but I got a Sorcerer Mickey hat, like one of the like full-sized, super huge ones. But I sent it to Jake on the ship because they have like Wacky Hat Wednesdays. I did threaten that he has to take me back if he loses it or gets it dirty, so I can get a new one. But so he has that with him, so I don't actually have that on me, but it's got the blue and it has the 2 little Mickey ears on the side of it. But with that, I got these super cute Mickey shoe slippers. So pretty much have my Halloween costume all figured out. Guess who I'm gonna be? Yep. But these are super cute. They were actually really cheap as well. I don't wear them. I'd like to, but I have 2 dogs, so I don't really want them to think these are chew toys. And I don't want to like accidentally step in water or, you know, slobber and get them all gross and dirty. So maybe one day I'll wear them, but I just think they're super cute. I think they're like special occasion slippers, which I'm that kind of person. Special occasion slippers. All right, so with this last one, it's my longest one, I guess. So I have the most of it. It's gonna be a little tricky. I'm gonna be reaching over here a lot, so sorry for that. But this is all my like houseware, mostly mugs and glasses, but just different household items I have that are in the kitchen for Disney. I got this super cute like candy dish, popcorn dish for Halloween at Goodwill. You guessed it. Super cute. It's actually quite large too, but it actually had the original sticker on the bottom for $24.50 if you bought it at the Disney store. I think I got it for $2. So go Kristen, yay me. And then CVS was doing had a deal on different Disney appliances, and I didn't make it in to get the crock pot or waffle maker, but I did get this super cute coffee machine. And it's got a little Mickey head on it, and it also came with this super cute Mickey 90-year mug, which added to my collection nicely, but I thought it was super cute. It only makes like 1 cup at a time, but I don't even drink coffee, so it's more of the novelty of it. I got this really cute refillable water bottle at the Disney store, actually, when I was back home in Oregon, because it's all 4th of July themed, clearly. So it was on super sale, which is really, I love those. Super sales are the best. For the glasses, we've got a Donald Duck one with a handle that I got at Goodwill for 25 cents. We got another American Mickey super sale item, which is this little glass. It was $5, but I think the price tag on it normally was $20. I'm not about to pay $20 for this, but it was $5. Then, my favorite part of this collection are these glasses. So each glass has a different, like, they only made 4 of these, one for each park. So they're made for the Disney World parks. So this one was Animal Kingdom, but it has cute little facts. Like Walt Disney was the original voice of Mickey Mouse. Most people know that already. But I just thought it was super interesting. Unfortunately, I only have, I think, 1 of each on these ones. But I wish I had more. This one is for the Magic Kingdom. So you got the castle and Tinkerbell, the teacups, Chip and Dale, and all of these. And like I said, just all these cute little like fun facts there. I don't know if it'll, I don't think it's gonna zoom in. But it says Pinocchio had to be brave, truthful, and unselfish to become a real boy. But this one's for Magic Kingdom. And then I've got this one for Epcot, which got the Epcot ball. But you got Buzz on there, Mushu, Belle, and Jasmine, which was, I thought was really cute. And then for Hollywood Studios, I really wish they still had this up. Pretty sure it was up at Epcot, but I'm not 100% sure. But for Hollywood Studios, they've got all these different characters for here. And I don't know, those are my favorite just because they have one for each park, and I think that's really neat because some of them have different facts about the parks there, which is really neat. And then these ones were they were part of the same collection. I don't remember where or when they were, but I actually have 2 of this style of the Sorcerer Mickey with the Epcot ball, but it also has all the different world pavilions on here, which is really neat. So I have 2 of these ones, but these next ones are all the same kind of style, so I know they're in the same collection. But then we've got Blizzard Beach. So that's one of the water parks Disney has, and I actually have another one of these. So I have 2 of the Blizzard Beach, and it also has Typhoon Lagoon on there. And then I have 2 of I'm gonna call it the World Showcase with Sorcerer Mickey on it. But they're super neat. I wish I knew a little bit more about them, but just for what I do know, I remember having some growing up, and that makes it a lot of fun recollecting those from my childhood. All right, lastly, we've got the mugs, which is the best part of this whole collection. And thank you for sticking in there if you're still on. So these mugs I've been collecting slowly. I didn't get them all at the same time. Some are from the park, some are just from the Disney store, some have been gifts. And some I've found at Goodwill. But I like it because they've got different characters and they're fun, and so they're up on my shelves. And as everybody in my family knows, you only use them if you're drinking tea or coffee. But so to start with, we've got this really cute Alice in Wonderland mug. I got this one as a gift, but I think you can buy it at the Disney store as well. But it's really cute because it's got the different stacked. It's only one, like they don't come apart or anything. But it's cute because it looks like, the Mad Tea Party where they're all stacked all wonky. Then we've got this cute Olaf mug that on the inside that says, "I like warm hugs," and the back, "Do you want to build a snowman?" Which is really cute. He sticks out. He's not flush to the mug, but I got this one at Goodwill. But it's an actual Disney park merchandise. So I love that people just get rid of these things and then I can find them. I also got these. I'll actually show you both because I got them. They're the same size and style, but I got this really cute Thumper mug and this 101 Dalmatian one. And they're super small. They're like that small little teacup size. But I just think they're adorable because everybody loves Thumper and 101 Dalmatians, and they're just really cute. And I just love how this handle is a bone. And then this one's a twig. But then we've got this one, which we got on our trip in 2017, I believe. 2017. So I write the dates that we get them on the bottom, just so I can remember if we got them at the park, just to remember the trip by. And so this one is just, Walt Disney World, and it's just in front of the castle, and I just thought it was cute. It's just a simple, regular sized mug. After I got, this was one of the first ones I got, I realized I kind of wanted more of like the character styled ones. So I kind of stopped getting those, but I do have a few that are like that, but they're not like my top favorites. Just because now that I want like the super character-y ones that I'll show you in a second. But with that same trip, we only got 2 mugs that trip, but this is probably one of my favorite just regular mugs because it's like a sketch of Mickey. So it's like somebody was in the middle of drawing him. It still has like all the sketch lines on it, which is super cute, and it just says Mickey on the handle. But I don't know. This is probably one of my favorites. Just, I like the art style and like the sketching look of it. Then, as a gift, we also got a really cute Lion King mug. All it says is Lion King on both sides, with Timon and Pumbaa on there. Another just regular mug. And then another regular mug that we've got. It's massive size, so it's a lot bigger than the other regular sized mugs. But this one was for Jake. It was another gift because his favorite is Nightmare Before Christmas. So it's got Oogie Boogie and Jack, and I don't think Zero's in here, but it's got the kids and all of that. So I thought it was super cute, but it's also huge, so it holds a lot. That's why it's for Jake. And then this one I got in a set of 2, and I gave my mom the other one because it was Chip and Dale. but it's just super sweet. They have this collection, I think, still at the Disney store. Just kind of like that Mickey mug. It's just kind of like the sketch. I don't know if it's going to really zoom in on there, but it looks like a sketch drawing, but I just like the red on the bottom. Unfortunately, I can't use this one anymore. It got a crack in it on the bottom, so any liquid starts to leak out. You can drink a cup. It just leaks out like super slow. I'm going to see if I can try to patch that. Not sure how. I'm sure I can look that up. But I'd love to be able to use it again. It's it's super cute. I keep saying super cute. Again, sorry. My other one that I really like is this. It's the Mad Hatter. And it's the shape of a hat. And look how adorable that is. I like it because like you can put your little tea bag right there. You can. I think I've only done that like once or twice. It just gets too messy. But this is what I was talking about, like the stylized kind of mug. They're not just your average. This is a mug. Everybody knows this is a coffee cup. But this one is the shape of a hat. See the difference? That's what I was talking about. They don't all have to be that way. Clearly, I have quite a few that aren't. The majority of them aren't. But I'm trying to adjust more into that kind of style. After saying that, here's my other one. Except this one's a little different. It's kind of at an angle, angled up. It's not like a straight up and down mug. But I just loved it. It's got the polka dots and the different style of Mickey instead of the traditional Mickey. I don't know. I call this I don't even know. But it's super cute. It's got the red on the inside, but I like it because as you can see, this part is smaller than the base. So it just is a fun little shape. I haven't used it yet. Clearly the plastic's still on the inside. Then on my most recent trip to Oregon, I also got this super cute Lion King mug with the style of the new movie, since that just came out a couple weeks ago. It's orange on the inside. It's not a weird shape. It's still a little more oblong in the opposite direction of the other one. Probably used that word wrong. But I like it. I love Lion King, clearly. So that was a nice one to add. Plus, I really like the orange. I think it's super bright. I don't really have a lot of orange things. And then our trip to Disney in February, we went to Discovery Cove, which is it's not like SeaWorld, but you can interact with the animals, and we fed the stingrays and swam with sharks, and it's kind of one of those kind of places with snorkeling and salt water. But we got this really cute dolphin mug. It's really tall, so it holds a lot of liquid, but it just has Discovery Cove on the inside. But yeah, so we got this one in our most recent trip, along with these two. This one, clearly, favorite mug. It's got Chip on one side, Dale on the other, shape of a peanut, which I love it. I really wish I had 5 of these. I would use all the time, and it's just got a dark brown inside of it. And then other favorite, it's Mickey. It's Mickey's butt, and it's got a tail on the other side. But I love it. It's got Mickey's signature actually on the inside, which I think is really adorable. It doesn't hold a lot. I mean, it only holds up to there. So it's not like liquid goes in there, thankfully, because that would be really gross to try to clean. But yeah, one of my other favorites, just because of the shape of it. It's not like a traditional mug. Which, speaking of, I got these on my last trip to Oregon. It's the Cheshire Cat. I'm sure you saw it sitting right here. But it's just his head, and it comes with one of those, spoons. I still have it attached because I'm probably not going to use this. It's probably just the collection, but it's his little tail to, stir your sugar, honey, or whatever in your drink. But then the handle is his tail. So, super cute, and I don't know if you saw, but he has little ears. So, you got the whole thing, and I saw it, had to have it, which is why I had to get the Stitch one of the same thing. And his ears are back. And so, I wish they were sticking out, but I can see why that would just easily break off. But then it has a scrump little spoon for the inside, and they're not very big. I mean, it holds about as much as the bottom half of the Mickey does, but for the purpose of being cute and collectible, and just for me. So I did not think I had that much Disney stuff, but after making this video, clearly I have a lot, because that doesn't even include all my movies on VHS I have. So I think I might have a little problem. But I also want more.